how should we eat when we are going through a breakup? How should we eat when we are going through a burnout? How should we eat when we are going through a crisis?
Okay. So
what should people do? Because this is the time where they'll get addicted to all the wrong things right now.
Okay. So when we are already downhill, okay, the trouble with the meal plan becomes is not the fact that we had planned to fail in our eating. It's the lack of planning that causes us to fail. Okay, so when you are already downhill or in a crisis, the first thing you do is literally make out a 10-day cyclic menu. Sit down with someone who's not in that same downhill slope like you. Okay. If you have the privilege of a nutritionist or a friend who knows a little bit, bravo. Otherwise, just sit down with a friend.
Just use AI, ChatGPT to do it.
Fair enough. Give a 10-day detailed cyclic menu. Breakfast, lunch and dinner, मैं ये खाने वाला हूँ. Put it up on the fridge. Give it to the chef if you have a privilege of a help. Give it to mom. Give it to your spouse, whoever. That this is the way I'm going to eat. Don't ask me questions. Even if I don't, I have planned it. So I will shut up and eat it. I'm not going to crib. I'm not going to this thing. Put these meals in front of me. Let's hope my downhill gets better. I would say that's the only thing that you can do. Because if you're going to live moment to moment, meal to meal, it's one bad choice over the other. Because if you made one bad choice, then it's a reward and punishment cycle, right? So if you've cheated, then you'll want to punish yourself and say, किसने तेको बोला था 2 लड्डू खाने के लिए अभी 6 घंटा मत खा. Okay, because we as humans tend to do that, right? You cheated, now punish yourself for it. Oh, 6 hours I was good. Let's reward myself with 1 laddu. So it's that vicious loop. But if everything is planned in front of you, you have planned it, you have prepped it, the food is there in front of you. If you eat the right food at the right time, you're far less likely to pick up the wrong food at the wrong time.
Tell me top 5 right foods or good foods to eat during crisis when you're low, your energy is down, you're craving almost everything.
I would definitely eat my protein, okay, because it'll keep my sugar cravings down. I would definitely eat good fats because then my stomach is full longer. I would definitely eat higher magnesium-rich foods because magnesium helps you calm down, lullabies you to better sleep. Anxiety and anxiousness becomes better. So magnesium-rich foods could be seeds, nuts. They're all magnesium-rich. They're also good fat-rich, so they go together. I would ensure that my hydration is good because I don't want to confuse thirst and hunger. Because your thirst and hunger centers are so close together in your brain that 90% of the time when you think you're you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. So I would ensure that my water intake is checked off so that मैं भूख और प्यास में ज़्यादा ना खा लूँ. And 5, I would do a little bit of love or comfort eating. See, because you are going through, let's say, a patch. And food at the end of the day is emotional.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to say, I will go through that loss and I will still be a saint is a tad bit difficult. So give yourself a little bit of leeway. See.
1 meal a day or less than that?
1 small cheat.
Okay.
Well, 1 small cheat. See, remember, every bite is information. We all know the importance of information in today's time and age.
Yeah.
I want to give my body majority of the time good information. But because of my discomfort or anxiety, give a little bit of naughty information. Okay? But majority is good so that I'm able to get out of this problem faster. But when majority of the information given is wrong because of comfort eating, you are slower to process this loss or this sadness or this anxiety. So it'll take you longer to get out of it. If you have given the body the right tools to get out of it, you will get out of it faster. You'll find that light of ray or that silver lining because your body was equipped to finding it. This is a self-healing machine.
All of these moments when emotional eating is high, जब आप depressed होते हो, sad होते हो, tough day, all of these days, emotional eating आपकी ज़्यादा high होती है, तब mental sharpness also depletes.
Of course.
So tell me top 5 foods I should eat for mental sharpness.
Most of us associate mental alertness to a stronger brain. Okay? But where are your neurotransmitters?
Gut.
Okay, so these are not brain foods. You have to eat gut-friendly foods, because for every one signal that the brain sends the gut is sending 9 signals back to the brain.
Fair.
So your eating can control your mental sharpness to an extreme level. But if you're dehydrated, if you're protein malnourished, if you're eating more sugar,
lack of sleep, lack of exercise, you're going to do that.
See, I'll tell you what. You can वही बात अलग-अलग फॉर्मेट्स में बोल सकते हैं. हाँ, वही अलग फॉर्मेट्स में बोल सकते हैं. या सेम वो 5 प्रिंसिपल्स आप किसी को भी अप्लाई कर लो. You can help yourself. See, that's the magic. See, एक मैन्युअल आता है, बॉडी का मैन्युअल. This could be that. Just a simple manual. You're looking at muscle cramps? Look at these. You're looking at headaches? Look at these. You're looking at digestive issues? Look at these. You're looking at anxiety, memory? Look at these. It's literally magical, the application, which is exercise, non-negotiable, because just like diabetes is a disease, being sedentary is a disease.
Yeah.
Okay? And how you age depends largely on how you move.
True.
And 50% of India does not move. Our physical activity levels, 50% of us, urban population, are not moving. Okay? Women are far more inactive than men. And therefore, obesity rates are equivalent. They did a study between Pune, Mumbai, Chennai. 6 out of 10 people are physically inactive. And physical inactivity is equal to inadequate aging. It's a disease. And that's what we have to highlight. Most people think exercise is just a way to look good. Okay, when I want to look good. But how you look as benefits of exercise is a dot compared to everything else that exercise helps you with. Mental alertness, everything, every organ of yours benefits from exercise far more than just your weight.
True.
Okay, far more than just your weight. So if you learn, and when we say physical activity, it's movement, it's strength training, because to make sure that your bones can take this. See, our body is magnificent, but it's actually a skeletal mass, and we are ignoring the skeletal structure because our bones are not. They're a live tissue. They're not cement like most people think they're cement. They're not. It's a live tissue.
Yeah.
And it's made up of osteoblasts, which make and build, and osteoclasts, which break bones. And if you don't put weights or you don't put pressure on your bones, the osteoclasts are anyways doing their job. Because aging causes hormonal changes, insulin resistance, all of those, which are anyways making osteoclasts, your breaking cells, far more active than your building cells. So if you're not going to do some strength training to activate the blasts, you're just going to be a melting frame. You know, there was one very interesting statistic I read which said it takes 400 repetitions to make a new memory. Okay? 400 repetitions of anything. But if you do it in play, it only requires 10 to 20 repetitions. Which is the great saga behind how kids know the wordings of all their lovely songs but can't remember 3 theorems or definitions. Why? Because ये बार बोला, but 400 times नहीं बोला. गाना 10 times सुन लिया और सारे lyrics छप गए. Because it's done in play.
Very interesting.
Because it's done in play. So, if we learn how to do an activity in play, enjoy the exercise instead of a trainer sitting on your head and giving you instructions. If there's any form of movement that you enjoy, that in itself for you is not being sedentary.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.